is by far and away my favorite game franchise. It seems that no matter like how many games I'm holding on to at a time, I always seem to go back to playing one of the Uncharted games. Now, a few days ago, a filmmaker named Alan Ungar filmed a 15-minute short film based on the Uncharted games starring Nathan Fillion. Now, this is a big deal, but it's also no secret that video game-based movies are kind of a little not really ever that great. But I always believed that if any video game was to make a really great movie, it would be Uncharted. So let's go through this short film and see if it really holds up and see if I'm right. Instantly, the source material pops right out in this short film. It starts off with a historic quote, and then almost immediately we're put into this crazy situation. Nathan Drake has been captured by the bad guys, he's tied to a chair, and he's being interrogated. Meanwhile, outside of the mansion where Nathan Drake is stuck in, Victor Sullivan, his partner in crime, is downloading blueprints of the mansion and also trying to find where a specific artifact is within it. Once the files have been downloaded, Nathan Drake breaks out, beats on the bad guys, gets out of there, and he's sneaking around the mansion, finds the room, and finds all these journal entries pointing towards a new pirate ship that is just filled with treasure. There's a couple more action scenes, and then when it's all over, we see Nate, Sully, and Elena all going through these journal pages and finding coordinates for the next clue. So for a 15-minute short film, there is a lot of story happening here, and it's a ton of fun. As a tease for a much bigger story, it's really interesting, and I could see it working out really well. The only thing I thought that was missing was there wasn't a whole lot of like personal life struggle that kind of shows itself off in all of the Uncharted games. And so I wish there was at least like a throwaway line where Nate mentions that he's taking a break from Elena or something like that. Just show a little bit of a personal struggle here. Otherwise, I was intrigued. Now, the biggest deal behind this short film and why a lot of people are really excited about it is because of the casting. For roughly the last 10 years or so, we've been teased this Uncharted movie that's supposed to be coming out. I mean, it's been 10 years. I don't think it's coming. And almost immediately after they brought up the possibility of an Uncharted movie, Nathan Fillion was like almost directly fan cast as Nathan Drake. And he even had this really big like internet campaign to get himself the part. And so this 15-minute short film, seeing Nathan Fillion in the title role as Nathan Drake, that's awesome. Like, that is really cool that that was able to happen. And I thought he did a really good job. He understood the mannerisms of Nathan Drake, he understood the motivations, and I got really excited. Now the other characters, particularly Sully, he was played by Stephen Lang. I think I probably would have cast somebody else. And honestly, if I had my way, I would have just used the voice actors that voiced the characters in the video game. Would have just had them come in and play their live action version. They sound right, they even look like their characters. It's kind of uncanny. But, I mean, for what we got, I thought Nathan Fillion was a great choice. And I'm really happy that we got him. The thing I loved most about this short film was how it was able to portray the feeling of the Uncharted games. Everything from the choreography to the camera to the characters to the dialogue, all of it was very, very Uncharted. And it was exciting. I loved it all. The action was big, the story was interesting. If this was a full movie, I would have been really interested. But at the same time, I also have a PlayStation. And I think the biggest thing that this short film proved was that if it came down to it and we were given the choice between an Uncharted movie or another Uncharted game, I would have taken the game. The short film was a fun demo of what a full movie could look like, but if I'm going to watch Nathan Drake find a treasure, fight the bad guys, get the girl. I would have rather have been Nathan Drake, like I am in the games, right? I would have rather have had that option of control, of making the decisions, and because of that, I think this short film really identified what the problem is with video game based movies. Why would I watch this movie happen when I could be the hero? So those are my thoughts on the Uncharted short film starring Nathan Fillion. So what did you think? Did you like the short film? Would you like to see a full movie? Or are you like me where you like the short film but you'd rather have it be like a full game? Make sure you put your comments down in the comments below. And until next time, thank you for joining me. Have a great day. And remember to always be your best self.